Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my kind of thoughts on a non-spoiler review which has been posted for The Walking Dead Season 5 premiere, No Sanctuary, from MTV News. Alright, so I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and look it over yourself from mtv.com news. It should be available, anywhere you are in the world regardless. So this is not my review. I have not seen the premiere yet, unfortunately. I wish I was able to see it early or something like these guys are. New York Times also has a review posted which has, I think, a few spoilers, so I kind of avoided that one. But this one doesn't have really any spoilers. It just speaks very generally about the episode and kind of compares it to what we've seen in the past before, and lets us know what we can expect to see from it. So I'll read it off to you guys to start, and then we'll discuss it as we go along. It says, after a seemingly eons-long hiatus and a season 4 that featured behind-the-scenes turmoil, a very, very long walk to Terminus, and Carl eating pudding, The Walking Dead is finally back with its ever-rotating cast of characters and, most importantly, something to prove. Luckily, MTV News has watched the premiere episode, No Sanctuary, which is called, and can confirm that it's undoubtedly the most, quite literally, explosive, we've seen the zombie explosions, of course, right? Relentlessly violent and ultimately satisfying season starter the show has ever delivered. Nice. So at this point in time, you guys know from my reviews and what I've said that I feel like the season 2 premiere is probably the best. The season 3 premiere was really good too. Season 4 was awesome too. But I think the season 2, it was extended long, and it was really awesome. So here they're saying this one's the best. It's got the most action, the most ultimately satisfying. So that makes me think maybe there'll be some kind of emotional moments in there too for Carol and maybe the baby and that kind of stuff. Now, they say we can't give too much away besides the fact that Daryl dies in the first 5 minutes. It's obviously not true, because they've been joking about that for a while, but he's in all kinds of promos and pictures and all kinds of stuff. There's no way Daryl would be killed off right away. Anyway, next it says, but here are the 4 reasons why you might want to tune in on October 12th. We're all going to tune in. Come on, that's ridiculous to say. Of course we're going to watch. So the number 1 is, it says its cold open sets the stakes, and it kind of goes on to talk about possibly the violence and how the people of Terminus are like soulless monsters, lure people in, who lure in lost souls with the promise of sanctuary, only to destroy them in the least human way possible and steal their watches. The cold open for No Sanctuary is probably the most violent in the show's history, which is really saying a lot since this is The Walking Dead. Terminus, quite frankly, is literally hell on earth. So we kind of saw a little bit of that in the trailer, where the guy's on the table and he's getting sawed apart and everything like that, and the group is captured. So I'm thinking that's what they're referring to, and it says here, however, the brutality we see in the first few minutes at Terminus is necessary. It lets us know that this is an enemy even more terrible and unforgiving than the folks we met in Woodbury, hence creating an atmosphere of panic and dread that permeates through most of the episode. Our heroes need to get out of here, and they need to get out of here now. Basically, those of you who didn't like the meandering walk to Terminus will be pleased. This year, it's less talk and more guns a-blazing. So that's their first kind of big thing of it, is that it opens with a lot of violence. It opens with a lot of brutality with the Terminus guys, and a lot of action, them getting their guns back and firing away, I assume is what they're referring to. Number 2, they move on to, it's a defining character moment for a fan favorite. Now they start talking about Carol, Melissa McBride, has become, if not the heart of the show, then at least, I wouldn't say that, but she's a great character in the show, and she's gone through a lot of transformation and development, which has been cool. But I don't know if I'd say that. The heart of the show, I don't know. One of them, anyway, part of it. Then at least its most consistently interesting character, Dead gives her a lot to do in the premiere, to the point where her actions almost feel like the culmination of last 2 seasons of character growth we've seen on her part, which is cool because she's becoming a really badass character. This show has almost effortlessly juggled its rotating cast as of late. As much as we loved Herschel, it's hard to miss him when he's replaced with the likes of Michael Cudlitz and Chad Coleman. But after all of this, it's officially time to change those T-shirts to "If Carol dies, we riot." She's a great character. I'll leave it that way. You guys know how I feel about Carol. I think she's a great character, and I think they're referring to her probably sneaking into Terminus using the guts trick, which we see in the trailer. Which I've also let you guys know at this point. It's public knowledge there on YouTube. Not really a spoiler here since we've covered this and it's in the trailer. Next is number 3. It expertly utilizes the show's expanded effects budget. So there's a good one right there. See, I haven't heard anything about the budget of season 5, but it looks like their effects and their budget is getting bigger and bigger as we go through, which is awesome. So it says here, special effects legend, Walking Dead executive producer, and makeup artist Greg Nicotero directed the episode, and it shows. As a colleague pointed out, the CDC meltdown from season 1 seems almost laughable compared to what we see in this premiere. This show is often shunned during awards season for its violence and the presence of zombies, and it's a shame, since the showdown we see in No Sanctuary rivals the Blackwater episode of Game of Thrones. At least in terms of staging, special effects, and emotional stakes. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Because if you guys have seen Blackwater, it's one of the best episodes. It's like a movie. It's probably more epic than almost any movie I've ever seen, and it's a TV episode. So them saying that this one rivals that is awesome. Could it be even better than Too Far Gone? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But it sounds like it's going to be close. Give it a run for its money at least. I'd say Too Far Gone is the best episode of a show I've ever seen, at least so far. So we'll see if this one passes, at least in my opinion anyway. You guys may have different views on that, but that's my thoughts. And their last point is it features a well-earned emotional ending. So I'm thinking that's the Baby Judith Rick meetup as a result of Carol. That's my prediction. So again, not spoilers. I can't confirm that. I haven't read exactly that's what happens. That's just my thoughts. And you guys know, if you heard my predictions, that I've already thought that anyway. So nothing new here, nothing spoilerish here. I've mentioned The Long Walk to Terminus a few times by now, but for good reason. This premiere is in direct opposition to the meandering we saw during the second half of last season, which is obviously very intentional on the producer's part. All of the anguish due to the characters' season 4 separation pays off in a huge way at the end of the night, and let's just say fans of Daryl tears will be extremely pleased. Not Beth fans, though. You're just going to have to keep on waiting on that. So I'm assuming Beth is not in the premiere, which I also thought anyway. This is written by Shauna Murphy, by the way. Great article from her. Definitely check it out, guys. You can go through it. I just read the whole thing, but if you want to go over it yourself, you can. So what I take from that is just, it's a countdown now. We're going on, basically a week now, because if you count like a week 1 week to the day, and then we're the days here with The Walking Dead. And for me, I get excited the whole day. I just watch Walking Dead and make videos and get excited and just, get amped for it. So, yeah, in terms of that, I do appreciate them at least doing that and kind of giving us sort of an idea of what we're going to see, but not ruining specifics for us. I think that's pretty awesome. So, can't wait, counting down the days, 1 week until the premiere. Favorite show on television, favorite show, favorite zombie story ever, in the comic book version, and favorite TV series ever. Can't wait to see it return. So, very excited. Let me know what you guys think about all these different points they make, what your interpretation is, because you can interpret these in lots of different ways. So let me know what you guys think, and here's hoping that it is even better than Too Far Gone, hoping it's the best episode of The Walking Dead ever. I don't know if it's going to be, but I am hoping. If you guys have any other video suggestions, please feel free to send them to me. I've done lots of predictions for the premiere by now, so I'm not going to do another one because the video is in the channel for the predictions on the premiere episode. I've also done predictions for the season, so No point in me doing those again. So if you guys want to see those before the season premieres, they're in the channel. Click the channel name, just type in predictions in the Hourglass search tool, and you'll find all kinds of stuff. But primarily, I'll put it in the description. The one you're going to want to be looking for is for the premiere predictions, which sounds like based on theirs, I might have been pretty close. So let me know what you guys think about all these developments and everything. And as always, yeah, I mean, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me, guys. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. Please like it. If you want to help support the channel, please share it. Please favorite it. If you're new and you want to subscribe, you want to get these videos in your subscriber feed every day on a daily basis, feel free to subscribe and you'll get them. And that's it for this video, guys. See you for the next one. It's Trev, as always, saying peace.